A major transfer twist could be on the horizon in Spain, as Real Madrid are now seriously considering activating the €58 million release clause for Spanish star Nico Williams. The Athletic Club winger, who was on the verge of joining rival club Barcelona last season, could now make the stunning switch to the Santiago Bernabeu, in a move that would not only strengthen Madrid's wide options, but also add further intrigue to one of football's fiercest rivalries. Williams has become one of La Liga's most electrifying young talents, and his rise over the past 2 seasons has been nothing short of spectacular. Known for his blistering pace, direct dribbling, and fearless attacking intent, the 21-year-old has developed into a key player for both Athletic Club and the Spanish national team. His performances have earned him widespread praise, and his ability to beat defenders in one-on-one situations has made him one of the most difficult wingers to contain in Spain. Last season, he came very close to a move to Barcelona, with the Catalan club identifying him as a long-term solution on the wing. Talks progressed, and there were growing expectations that he would wear the Blaugrana shirt. However, the deal fell through late in negotiations, partly due to Barcelona's financial constraints, and partly due to Athletic Club's firm stance on the release clause. Now that same release clause, €58 million, has placed Williams back at the center of the transfer spotlight. And this time, it's Barcelona's arch-rivals Real Madrid who are preparing to make their move. With Madrid looking to refresh their attacking options and continue their policy of securing top Spanish talent, Nico Williams presents an ideal opportunity. Still young, yet already experienced in top-flight football and international tournaments, Williams would add a new layer of dynamism to the right or left wing, especially as Madrid prepares for potential changes in their forward line this summer. The possibility of Williams joining Real Madrid after nearly moving to Barcelona adds a dramatic twist to the story. It's not just about the player anymore, it's about the rivalry, the narrative, and the symbolic nature of such a transfer. Real Madrid swooping in for a player who was once almost a Barcelona signing is the kind of move that ignites headlines and intensifies the already heated atmosphere between the two giants of Spanish football. Nico Williams' emergence has been nothing short of meteoric. The younger brother of Athletic Club legend Iñaki Williams, Nico has carved out his own path with a distinctive playing style. Explosive pace, technical finesse, relentless dribbling, and an eye for goal have made him a nightmare for defenders across La Liga. Whether playing on the left or right, Williams has shown the kind of versatility and match-winning ability that top European clubs crave. His 2023-24 season has been particularly impressive, showcasing not just raw talent, but also improved tactical maturity. He's contributed consistently in terms of assists and goals, and his performances in high-pressure matches have underlined his readiness for a bigger stage. He's no longer just a future star. He's a player performing now, week in, week out, at a high level. His contributions at the international level for Spain have also drawn attention. Williams has started to establish himself in the national setup and is widely expected to play a key role in upcoming tournaments. His ability to stretch defenses and create space for others makes him a unique weapon for both club and country. Barcelona had identified Nico Williams as a key transfer target last season, with club officials impressed by his raw potential and his compatibility with their style of play. Talks progressed over the summer, and many within the club believed a deal was close. However, due to ongoing financial constraints and their inability to structure the transfer according to Athletic Club's firm demands, the deal collapsed. Williams remained at Saint-Germain and Barcelona were forced to pursue alternative options. That failed transfer has now come back to haunt them, as Real Madrid are reportedly ready to do what their rivals couldn't: meet the €58 million release clause in full and bring the winger to the Spanish capital. Unlike Barcelona, Madrid are in a stronger financial position and can act decisively if they believe a player fits their sporting project. For Real Madrid, this isn't just about beating Barcelona to a transfer. For now, the interest is strong, and the clause is clear. With a relatively modest price tag for a player of his quality and potential, Real Madrid's decision could come down to timing and tactical planning. The next few weeks will be crucial, and if Madrid decide to trigger the clause, they could soon welcome one of Spain's brightest stars and deny their fiercest rivals in the process. Barcelona are entering the summer transfer window with clear intent, and one of the standout names on their radar is Luis Diaz, who has emerged as one of their main targets. The Colombian winger, admired for his speed, skill, and relentless work ethic, is seen as a player who could immediately elevate the Catalan club's front line. After a season marked by inconsistency and the need for attacking reinforcements, Barcelona's interest in Diaz reflects both sporting ambition and the desire to add world-class quality back into the squad. Luis Diaz has established himself as one of the most dynamic wingers in Europe. His ability to beat defenders with ease, create danger from wide areas, and press intensely off the ball has not gone unnoticed. At 27, he is in his prime, and Barcelona believe this could be the perfect moment to make a move. With his contract situation stable but not untouchable, and with Barcelona's leadership actively exploring high-impact options to reshape the squad, Diaz has become a realistic and strategic target. This interest isn't new. Barcelona have been tracking Diaz for some time, and his performances at both club and international levels have only reinforced their view. His directness, flair, and aggression on the wing are qualities the team has lacked since the departure of players like Neymar and the decline in consistency from their current wide options. In matches where the team has struggled to break down compact defenses, a player like Diaz, capable of creating something from nothing, is precisely the kind of signing that could make the difference. There's also a stylistic alignment between Diaz and the way Barcelona want to play. While known for their patient build-up and technical midfielders, Barca have often relied on wingers who can stretch the pitch, isolate defenders, and open space for the midfield to operate. Diaz, who thrives in one-on-one situations and is fearless when attacking fullbacks, would provide width, pace, and unpredictability, all of which have been in short supply at Camp Nou in recent seasons. His presence would also take pressure off other attackers, freeing them to operate more centrally while Diaz pulls attention on the flanks. Financially, the move would not be simple, but Barcelona's interest signals that they are willing to get creative. Whether through structured payments or potential player swaps, they're exploring options to make such a high-profile transfer viable under their current economic limitations. It's clear the club sees Diaz not just as another signing, but as a statement, a declaration that they still intend to compete at the highest level and attract elite talent. For Diaz himself, the interest from Barcelona is thought to be flattering. Moving to La Liga, and particularly to a club of Barcelona's magnitude, carries a certain weight for South American stars, many of whom grow up dreaming of wearing the famous Blaugrana shirt. The potential to be a key figure in Barcelona's next chapter, playing at Camp Nou and competing for major trophies, would undoubtedly appeal to a player with Diaz's drive and ambition. While no agreement has been reached, and talks remain at an exploratory stage, the direction is clear. Barcelona are prioritizing Diaz, and if conditions align, they are prepared to move quickly. A transfer of this nature would send a powerful message to fans, rivals, and the football world, that despite their recent challenges, Barcelona remain a destination for world-class talent, and Luis Diaz could be the next to answer that call.